Worst hotel experience I've ever had. Earlier this year, I stayed at the Doubletree by Hilton in Kingston upon Thames, London for a business trip. I chose the hotel for its proximity to meetings, but I vowed never to return. The first 3 days were normal. I attended meetings and explored town. I didn't notice anything unusual until the 4th day. I felt like someone watched me as I walked to my room, and I heard faint sounds outside my door, like footsteps pausing before moving on. On the 4th day, I found a printed note under my door with the Doubletree logo. It said, "Want to skip the wait? Order room service online. Scan this QR code to get started." I scanned the QR code and went to a professional-looking website, doubletreeroomservice.uk. It had the Doubletree logo, a menu, and a login page. I logged in using my Hilton Honors account and ordered a sandwich and a drink. The website said my order would arrive in 20 minutes, but an hour later, nothing came. I called the front desk, but they said no order had been placed. I checked the website again and couldn't figure out what went wrong. Frustrated, I decided to have dinner elsewhere, thinking it was just a technical glitch. That night, I noticed someone slouched against the hallway wall, wearing a dark hoodie pulled low. He seemed to be scrolling on his phone, but his eyes met mine as I passed. When I reached my door, he stared directly at me. I froze, feeling uneasy, but convinced he was just another guest. I unlocked and locked my door, but the encounter left me on edge. The next morning, a cold draft brushed my face. The balcony door was slightly open, though I had locked it. My stomach dropped. I shut the door, checked the room, and told myself it was an oversight. But I couldn't shake the feeling something wasn't right. The next afternoon, the man was sitting in the hallway, closer to my door. He didn't look up, but I felt tension. I quickly entered my room, realizing he'd been outside for at least 2 days. That night, things escalated. I went to bed early, exhausted. Midnight, I heard a faint click, like a door unlocking. I held my breath, listening. Silence followed, then soft, deliberate footsteps inside my room. Panic surged through me as I froze, barely breathing, as footsteps approached. My mind raced, trying to comprehend the situation. A presence loomed at my bed's foot. I cracked my eyes to see the man from the hallway, his phone screen illuminating him as he took pictures. My heart pounded, fearing he'd hear it. He'd entered my room using the fake room service website, stealing my Hilton Honors login information to access the mobile key feature. He stood less than 2 feet away, and I was helpless. He snapped another picture before turning and walking toward the door. As it clicked shut, I called the police, my hands shaking. They arrived quickly, but couldn't find him. Hotel security confirmed he'd entered using the mobile key feature, but couldn't explain how he'd gained access. They also showed me footage of him loitering outside my room daily at 3 p.m. He was arrested 2 weeks later for an unrelated incident. The most chilling part? Police found dozens of pictures of me and others from inside my room and around the hotel on his phone. He'd been stalking me, watching my every move. I checked out the next morning and haven't stayed in a hotel since. The thought of someone watching me while I slept is a nightmare I can't escape.